I was born in Nepal, and I moved from Nepal at the age of 11. And at first, we lived in Alabama for a little bit and then moved to Texas. I think life in Nepal is very different from the life in the States. And when I was very young, there was kind of a civil war and a revolution going on in Nepal. So there was quite a lot of distress just among the general population. And so it was tough for sure. A lot of us were not able to go to school. And when schools did start up again, it was we would have to make up hours during the weekend, so we would have no time off just to kind of get that education. On top of that, we also did not really have electricity. I think moving here, it was a decision for my brother and my future. In my parents' part, they were pretty well off in Nepal, but coming here would give us an opportunity and that we would probably not get if we stayed back home. So we decided to move here, and immediately there was a huge contrast in how education was seen. In Nepal, there were still kind of those restrictions. If you were a woman, there were certain stigmas for certain fields that you couldn't go into. Like people are still surprised that I'm going into medicine in the United States, and is completely different. I did a lot of nonprofit work back in undergrad. I think with medical school, it slowed down a little bit just because of the amount of work that we have to do for school. However, my goal has always been to not lose sight of where I'm from. Because if someone like me, who kind of grew up in a country that had very limited resources, and I was still able to kind of make it here in the United States, I believe that everyone needs a little help. And if my final goal as a physician, when I am able to practice on my own, is still to be able to kind of go back to Nepal and provide free care and free clinic